Alright everybody, we are back with part 3 for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater here, and yeah, we're back at the past base here, where the helicopter is. You can actually destroy this thing and it won't patrol one of the later areas, but there's kind of like a mixed outlook on that as to whether or not it makes the area harder or easier, because if you do destroy it, you get these hovering enemies instead, and they can spot you a lot easier than the helicopter usually can, so I don't usually destroy. You can also blow up some of these storehouses. I think mainly the one that's over by that dude back there. And that can weaken the soldiers. I think it might cause an alert though. If you use TNT, it might avoid the alert. I don't actually remember. I just realized our suppressor durability's been taking some damage. We're going to be heading into a boss fight next though. We're going to be seeing Ocelot again. But yeah, we did get the snake, this thing. The Tsuchinoko, however you pronounce it. We also wanted to hold on to one of these for the pain boss fight, because we can get another food item if we have one. However, since it's spoiled, that could shoot us in the foot, but I can at least still show how to do it. I also have to eat one of these still. Stamina is kind of low. I'll just take the opportunity to eat it right now to add it to the index completely. Because you do want to eat everything at least once. This, you can get something special if you keep it with you the whole time. But like I said, what you can do is save the game, eat it, and then reload the save. So you can have it in your index. That's probably what I'll eventually do. But yeah, hopefully these being spoiled doesn't screw us over with the other food item. You get a unique food item for it. But yeah, that's basically what we've been up to. We kind of just made our way through. We met Eva. And now we're just trying to get Sokolov again. I didn't knock everybody out in this area, but I did clear myself a path, so let's just move forward here. I'm actually gonna unequip the suppressor for now.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone. Shots. This time I've got 12 shots. Okay. Draw.
Alright, one of our first boss fights. Now, the tricky thing is we actually do have some collectibles. I actually might pull out my lethal pistol for that, just so I don't waste any suppressor rounds. And the duck can actually be a little hard to see.
Won't get away from me.
I think he's gonna try to ricochet his bullet. Jesus. I think he actually did ricochet his shot. Yeah, I think I actually stared at the back of it right when he shot me, but it's right there. One's in pretty good. Before we do anything else, we also want to get the frog. Sometimes I call them the wrong thing.
Never felt a tension like this before. different from simply changing a clip. This reload time is exhilarating.
Gotta watch him reload. But here's our frog. Do not shoot me right now, buddy. Let's grab some of this stuff. There's actually an item in the tree above us. Alright, we want to hit him with suppressor rounds. Or, well, not suppressor round, tranquilizer rounds. Because we're not trying to get the kill. Though you don't kill him anyways, because that would create a paradox. But we do get a special camo if we drain his stamina instead of his health. No, he actually made it across. I think he's behind a rock reloading right now. Which is great, because I can't do anything to him when he's over there. The soldiers are backing him up. So I think when his health is grayed out, we also kind of want to wait to hit him again. But he lost half of his stamina. I was trying to compensate for drop. I think he ran away too fast. There we go. That'll interrupt his reload. Oh, he's trying to reload again. And he always runs right when I get there. Almost got him.
Damn it. He found us. You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Alright, now we're in a pitch black cave. Snake's eyes do adjust, but we also have thermal, so that can help. Here's our special camo. And this crab. Let's get our normal gun here. There we go, there's that. This might be a snake we've already collected. Snake H, yeah, definitely is. Do we want to just take out another one? We can feed ourselves here, because our stamina's a little hit, but it's not too bad. But yeah, it's still hard to see even with thermal, but it's a little bit easier than this. But if you stand still for a bit and let Snake kind of just stand here, his eyes do adjust to the dark. It just takes a little bit. But I might do that to conserve on battery. I'm just looking at what we all have here. But let's eat the crab right away.
Pretty tasty.
That way we get that added to the index. But yeah, we have eaten this snake before. I'm pretty sure we've eaten one of these. These don't seem to expire. See, the thing is with the hornet nest, the reason why it went bad for me is because I took a break from the game before this part. So that might have screwed me over, because all of these kind of went bad. Alright, I might actually stand still for a little bit for his eyes to adjust so we can conserve on some battery, but here's the animals camo that we just got. That's from draining his stamina bar. Wearing it removes any handshake when readying weapons, so that's kind of the bonus for that one. Some of these are from like the deluxe version that I have. Alright, let me get his eyes adjusted to the dark here. Alright, his eyes have adjusted a little bit. It's still going to be really hard to see in here, though. I can kind of see some paths. There is, like, a spot that branches off. I don't know if it's this spot that I'm looking for. I'll know if I'm going the right way, because there'll be, like, a mushroom, but there should be a tunnel. Yeah, here we go. I think this is the right way. Yeah, here we go. There should be a torch in here. Grenades are full. And we just got bit by a snake. A snake that I can't see. Which one just bit me? Get that thing out of here. Maybe this isn't the one with the torch? I thought it was, though. Oh, the food is actually full right now. Then we need to eat something, because I'm going to need to pick some stuff up. Some of these I can just dispose of, because we're not going to be able to eat them anymore. Like I said, I'm going to continue to hold on to one of those. But some of these I just can't have anymore. It's unfortunate. We gotta eat one of these, too. Alright, there we go. That actually picked up... What other snake was that? Because we didn't pick it up until... It was the Taiwanese cobra. Okay, this is where the snake was. We didn't have this snake yet. We gotta eat this thing, too.
Can't complain.
Moderate stamina recovery. So this isn't the one with the torch. This is the tunnel with that cobra. So now we've got that one found. Let's try and make our way back. There's night vision goggles down here as well, which will be a little bit better than thermal. Alright, I think we're back in our main tunnel. Keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, alright. I think we want to continue our normal way now. I'm trying to see. Here we go. This should be the path. There's bats down here we're going to need to take out, too. None in this area. More crabs, though. A lot of them gathered up around here. Here's the torch. So that could make it a little bit easier on us. I don't really remember the torch much. Like how often I actually used it. You know what? Kinda disappointed in its light casting abilities. Doesn't do the greatest job. It's funny because on the PC version it actually is hitting the performance. Alright, before we go any further, let me look at my map here, because there are collectibles down here as well. You know, I think that actually screws with his light adaptation as well, like his eyes. I think it made it dark again. But yeah, let's look at the map, because like I said, there are collectibles down here that we gotta look out for. Actually, one thing we gotta do, let me just, get thermal out. The torch is actually kind of unhelpful. But when we're in this area, I think we can actually find our duck back where the waterfall is. Yeah, I can see him up there. Let's get our normal pistol. That one's tricky. Alright, now we can go through that way. Alright, leave the area completely. I don't know if we can actually fall off the edge. There's like a thing down here. Oh, battery, there we go. This is kind of like a secondary path down here then. What was this? AK-47 bullets? Yeah, this cave can be kind of a pain. Oh, where did I end up when I did that? There's a frog right here. Yeah, what spot in the cave am I in right now? Oh, we're on like a lower section. Alright, we have to probably just keep looping around then. This is probably a frog we... Wow, that bullet went nowhere near where I shot. This is probably a frog that we've already defeated though. Frog A, yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this loops back to the initial area. If we keep going this way. Then we gotta go and track down our frog that's down here. Like the collectible one, not an animal one. We already found our duck. Yeah, here we go, we looped around. Let's get back to that waterfall chamber really quick. Should be right through here. Yeah, Snake had to jump down into this pit. Alright, now this is the area where we kind of wanted to hug the wall instead of dropping down. Might have to crawl through. Yeah, I think when we get up here, this is where it'll lead us to where our collectible frog is going to be. Let's see what we got here. Serum and C-Med. Here's some of these bats. So we gotta eat one of these guys. Sure, a vampire bat's good for us.
Sick.
Alright, let's double check our map, because we do have a crawl space in this room that we need to go through. And as of right now, I currently can't even see it. Might be right here. Is this the one that we crawled through? No, here, this is it right here. There's a frog in here as well. I think that's one of the bigger frogs that we collected in that one open area. Am I hitting a wall right now? Yes. Actually, is this not my exit? This is not my exit. Okay, good. I don't want to progress to the exit. This actually should be where our frog is. It's actually right ahead of us. There we go. Found that guy. This is also the chamber that I'm pretty sure has night vision. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna definitely want to equip that. So we're gonna have to figure something else we want to unequip. Probably cigar. I don't know why I would need that equipped right now. But that'll make it a lot easier than the thermal. I guess we could drop down. That's pretty much everything we need in here. We got both of our collectibles. We found the snake that's in here. Now we just gotta find the proper exit. I'm not really sure where this leads, but I suppose we can just check. This probably leads to that same water area in the beginning. Or not, well, kind of close to the beginning. The one that we dropped down to before. I have enough breath to make it through. Yeah, we're just back in this area where we took that one frog out. And then we gotta find our critical path, which I'm pretty sure it's actually maybe in the starting chamber where we first started. It's a good thing we have night vision now, but I'm pretty sure we have to get there with a crawl space again. Yeah, way easier to see, but this crawl space right here. This one I think leads directly to our exit. Rock's just chilling. Yeah, this cave section, if you don't know about the eye adjustment and you didn't pick up thermal or anything else, it can be quite something to get through. Is this another cobra? I'll just grab it. Oh, this actually brings you right up to where the duck is as well. You still need it. There's some bats up here too. Some more ammo. There's some bug juice. More crabs in here. I think there's actually a weapon down the tunnel directly to our right. Oh yeah, we're actually heading into another boss fight pretty soon. Yeah, the M37 shotgun again. We actually did collect that in the Virtuous mission as well. And then I think if we keep going through this tunnel, I think there's actually another camo up ahead here. Yeah, there's the snow camo. Not that I think we're actually going to need to use that. What else is in our backpack now? Snow camo. I don't remember winter areas even being in this game, if I'm being honest. Alright, what tunnel do we want to check out here? Looked like there was another one to our left. Oh no, it was just straight up ahead. Yeah, we kind of blow through our battery here with night vision, but at least we can see. And we did pick up that extra one. What I really want to find, though, is another suppressor, just to have one. Like I said, that's the one upside to the easy difficulty, is your infinite silenced gun that they give you, the easy gun. Doesn't really have suppressor durability, and it has infinite ammo. But I guess that would be if you really want to take it easy on the game. Alright, I don't think there's anything else unique in here. There's the potential that we can, yeah, we can see our duck before we actually get in the boss fight. So let's see if we can hit it from here. Not the duck, the frog. See, that's what I mean when I said it. Sometimes I call them the wrong thing. They're labeled correctly in my timestamps, though. But alright, the other thing we're going to want to do before going into this boss fight is we're going to want to equip one of our beehives. So let's get the directional mic out of our inventory and grab one of these guys.
You at last. We are the sons of the boss. I am the pain. I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination.
And And again, the goal is to drain his stamina, but in order to get this unique food item, you gotta be carrying one of these when he coats you in hornets, or bees or whatever. Which, this could be problematic for us. We gotta be kind of careful when we're trying to do it, because we gotta get covered in the actual hornets. I think when he throws the pheromones at us, it won't work. And he just blasted me with a grenade. That's great. So yeah, this guy can be a little tricky. He kind of stalls you a bit for just time with the way he, like, his moveset is. We're gonna want to recover some stamina. Let's eat one of these fruits.
That's damn good.
And we're gonna have to just wait until he coats us in hornets. Oop, here he goes. Now, let's look at our food inventory here. See if it worked. Yep, the Pain's Hornet's Nest. So that's how you get this. This is one of the hidden food items in the game, and you need to eat them. So this is one of the trickier ones to get, and why I mentioned in the previous part to keep a Hornet's Nest on you. The upside is I also confirmed that it works with a spoiled Hornet's Nest, so we're okay here. So let's eat this right away.
I want some more.
It's got excellent stamina recovery. Alright, now we can actually boss fight here. When he's coated, though, he can't get hurt. Move over to this side. I don't like how I'm out in the open here. He's also shielded currently. Won't let me dive right now. There we go. It's about half of his stamina. Uh-oh, he's going for a grenade. Got his red hornets now. He can, like, chuck these things at you. Ow. Keeps getting me with those grenades, man. I wonder if I can maybe shoot this one out. Yeah, there we go. Going for Tommy gun. We almost have them. Nope, not bullet bees. See if we can get this grenade. I didn't actually mean to have a suppressor equipped before. Alright, he's not covered by his bees right now.
The pain. The pain. The pain. The pain.
And there we go, the pain is no more. I actually should have grabbed one of those ammo containers during the fight, because they do despawn. There's our unique camo. In order to get up there, we gotta take this, this ledge right here. Kind of see the entrance to it a little bit better in night vision. Yeah, we can just loop around right here. The infinite grenade camo that we got at the beginning for the choice actually helps a lot during this boss fight too, but we didn't actually have to use it. There we go. There's our Hornet stripe camo. I think our duck is also supposed to be somewhere we can access right now too. And then there's also that too. I might have to get on an angle back up on the ledge that we just jumped down from in order to see it, because that was the frog we already shot. Let's go see what this one item is. I also might want to collect the fish just for the stamina. But yeah, I almost always forget about that special hornet nest you can eat from him. It's one of the easier things to miss when trying to fill out the food index. Yeah, let me circle back up to that ledge that we just jumped off of to see if I can find this duck. Yeah, alright, I came back up here. This is right where we jumped down. We can actually see the duck from here. It's right there. That's a pretty well hidden one. And I think we're okay. You can get back to that other area through here, I think, but I don't think we want to be in here anymore. I'm pretty sure the fish in here are ones that we already caught. Let's see if there's any different shaped fish. I can't even see any fish right now. But let's get out of this cave. Alright, let's see if we can get out of these caves. Also, that is a point of no return. So, just a heads up. Can't go back to any of those previous areas, so if there's anything you'd still need, you can't get them anymore. We do have 2 more collectibles in here for the frog and the ducks. So I gotta keep an eye out. They're all in clearings. There's those things. Actually, this fruit, I'm not sure if I even have eaten one of these. I think you still have to actually, yeah, you have to still activate them. Fruit bee. Actually, isn't this the thing that was in the very, very beginning area in Virtuous Mission? You can get another poisonous tree frog here as well. Yeah, let's check our food index. I don't think that's a new fruit. It's not. This is one that we've collected before.
Pretty tasty.
Get my stamina back up off of it. We don't need to look out for any more rats. Yeah, both the frog and the duck are kind of in openings like this. This actually looks like the one where the frog would be. I can't remember if you can actually see these things on thermal. Oh, we can see the sky like that. Some more snakes here too. Where are we on the map currently? Yeah, we are actually pretty close to the frog. I think it's actually going to be in this left area here. There are claymores in there. Who placed these? I'm not really sure. Just disarm them. There's those. There's our frog. Pretty sure we've collected each of these snake types. This one just looks slightly different. Snake C. Our duck's gonna be a little trickier to see. Well, you can kind of catch a glimpse of it. There he is. See if they tucked any items away. Next area, I might have to waste some... Actually, our suppressor durability on this gun's all the way up, so if I need to shoot collectibles, we can actually just use this. But yeah, oh, actually the Thai Cobra. We did not... Oh, we didn't eat the Thai Cobra. I wonder if I've ever caught one of these. Well, that was one of the snakes in there.
What can I say?
Another one for the index. Yeah, now we have these guys to worry about. I don't know if tranquilizing them and having them fall kills them or not, so we're just going to try to leave them alone. I already shot that frog because I did have to reload. For some reason, when I hunted one of these fish that we need, this should be the maroon shark. We also need one of these small fish. I've already eaten them because I did collect them. But what happened was I shot at the fish like that, and it missed, and they went into high alert because someone was shooting at them. I don't know how it happened or why. Didn't really make any sense. There's those two animals. Yeah, the thing that's tricky with these guys is even if you're under the water, they can spot you. I don't know if water camo even helps in this situation. It's not in our quick slot index. It gives me +5, but that's about it. Gold is -145. Anything for face? Nothing for face. This isn't really going to help us, though. It's going to put me at 50%. Yeah, we still need to find our duck in this area. See if we can avoid his spotlight. He's just flying all the way down here. You know what actually might come in handy? Let's see what happens if we swim with our crocodile cap. I think it's going to be an item. So let's get rid of something here. This might actually help us. See if we can push forward a little bit. It's too shallow here. I think our duck is actually coming up very soon. Yeah, you can see it. Problem is if I shoot at this duck, they might freak out. No, we're safe. Is this guy really just gonna camp the exit here? There is a path that we're going to want to take that's to the left of this area, up ahead. Because that gives us some other items we're going to need. Let's get around this guy. But yeah, like I said, we're going to want to head left. We're going to want to keep the crocodile cap on. Alright, I recommend saving once you get into this area. This one's actually going to be very tricky to get the secret film reel in, because the guy that has it kind of has full gaze over the area. It's the guy that is all the way on the right. And he's got a buddy here that can also see everything we do if we try to interact with him otherwise. So we're going to have to knock his friend out. We're going to have to do it in a way in which he can't be seen. She might be far enough away currently. Yeah, there we go. What kind of camo we rocking with here? I might have to throw an item to distract this guy as well, to get him further away from the dock. Because it might be too hard to get to him. I might just throw a mushroom. But yeah, if he's too close to the dock, it's really hard to get in front of him to have him actually shake the item loose. My throwing reticle is getting stuck on stuff.
Huh? What was that? Freeze.
Yeah, we don't want to bump into him.
Don't shoot me, please.
Very hard to get this one.
Oh.
What else did you just throw? Something else flew out of him.
Oh.
Got my mushroom back. Hey, you gave me a battery.
Oh.
Does he by any chance have a suppressor?
Oh.
No, just some medicine and ammo.
Freeze.
Alright, that'll get him out of our way. But yeah, that's a hard one to get. Now we can get our other collectibles. There's still a duck and a frog out here. I did get my mushroom back. Not that we really need it. Let's get our thermal goggles equipped, because there's actually a spider that we need to get in this area. He's right over here. Wonder if that one dude's gonna wake up. That we hit with the dart. So there's that. Now we can get our duck. Now the frog is going to be a little trickier. It's somewhere under the water. There he is. I wonder if this is a fish we killed. Fish bee. There we go. That's all of our stuff here. Well, besides the sniper weapon that we can still find. Another chaff grenade. There's the sniper. Alright. I think that's everything in here. Oh, there's a suppressor, which actually is something we were looking for. Now we have an extra one. Make me less worried about the durability. Let's eat this spider right away. Which I'm sure this is going to taste great.
I'm gonna puke.
Alright, that's everything we can do here then. That's kind of just unique. I wonder if there's actually another suppressor. We gotta just basically backtrack into the other area that we came from. Oh, actually, you know what? Here we go. Though that's a suppressor for our lethal gun. So that's not really going to help us too much. Let's see if we can get our water camo back on. The one thing that's kind of annoying about the camo index is it doesn't always show all of your camos, but water's added to it now. Before it wasn't showing up. Yeah, this is a very tricky area if you're going for the secret film reels. That one dude's kind of hard to get. Kind of helps to distract him. I just want to get out of here before the other guy wakes up, but we got to move kind of slow here. In the next area that we're going to be heading to, you can kill the end really quickly now that we have that sniper. Obviously, we're not going to shoot him because we're not doing it lethally. You can just load a save if you want to do it, though. But there's an achievement for killing him early. But you have to be kind of quick. Yeah, we're going our normal way now. Yeah, it's basically like right when you enter this area, you want to try and take the shot at him. But if you're going to try to do that, I'd suggest looking up a video dedicated to specifically doing that one thing. Because I think you, like I said, I think you have to move kind of quick.
Get your hands off me. I'm not going anywhere.
Really now? How many times must I tell you?
Tanya!
Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences. Is that clear?
Vulcan. Damn you!
Hold it right there, traitor. Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely. One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready? Huh. Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield. You'd better stay in line from now on. The Cobras will take care of him.
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What? He may be a child, but he's definitely one of yours. I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it. I'm leaving him to you, the fear.
The old man is always sleeping. Is he all right?
The end is saving what life he has left in him for battle. Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time is right. And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
Nah. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops. Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
The sorrow, is that you?
Alright, if we did want to, we could pull out the sniper and just shoot him right away for the achievement, but we're not going to do that. We do have 2 collectibles to our left as well, but these guys actually have very good vision in this area. Even if we put on the crocodile suit, they usually still catch a glimpse of me. My fear is I'm going to knock this guy out, and he's going to fall in the water. Which I don't want that to happen. Alright, good. Now his buddy's gonna try and help him. Ooh, so close. I think I hit his radio. Alright, I was gonna say, just as long as they don't fall in the water, we're gonna be okay. Let's get our collectibles now. Yeah, those 2 are right next to each other. I'm glad we found that extra suppressor. Oop, didn't want that to happen. You can get more of those spiders here, too. Just a smoke grenade. Oh, some ammo. Alright, there's all that stuff. Alright, I recommend saving in this area. There's another guy with a secret film reel. And I almost had him, but I was probably like maybe 1 foot too far for the hold up to register, so instead he went to alert. So I'm back down here. We do have a desert camo face paint, plus the frog that we can hit kind of relatively right away in this building. I just gotta wait for these two guys. But yeah, he's in a very good spot. You can kind of see over this whole area. The guy with the film reel's on like the second floor. But for now, let's get rid of these guys. He's actually, dude on the second floor was catching a glimpse of us.
Freeze.
Yeah, here's where the desert camo face is. But yeah, you can kind of almost not see the dude. He's right there. But the frog is right here. We can get up there quick enough. I might be able to get behind him. But he's in a very good spot. Alright, we might be able to catch him this time.
Freeze.
Yeah, you can see the film reel on his left side.
No, wait.
Let's grab it. There we go. We dropped some bullets for our gun. There we go. Extra suppressor, I'll take that.
Freeze.
Alright. Grab that ammo. He's completely incapacitated for now. Desert face camo. It's -5 in this area. Ooh, we actually need to eat something. I guess let's get rid of this. It's bad for stamina, but more reason to get rid of these. Alright, let's track down the rest of our collectibles. You can actually see the duck from here. Let's get this gun out. And then I think 1 floor beneath us, we can actually get a food item that we've never had before. Yeah, the noodles. There's some other areas scattered around this room as well. But I guess we can just eat these noodles right away.
I want some more.
He likes the noodles. Yeah, I'm glad we found another suppressor. More of them to fall back on. Alright, now we're in this kind of open area here. Let's get this gun out. I might not even need to suppress it, but this area, yeah, I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, filled with a ton of traps. I think this is the poisonous dart frog, maybe. We already have one of those. This should be a new mushroom type for us. So let's grab this. Mushroom type D. Eat this.
That was poison.
It is poisonous, which is always good. We definitely want that. But that's another thing down. We should also be able to get that one rabbit at this point as well. There is the possibility you can find this thing in other areas, but there was one there for me. It also dropped some serum, but let's quickly eat that right away.
Pretty tasty.
We could stock up on more mushrooms, but that'd be pointless. I honestly think we can also grab Yeah, we can grab a book weapon here. This is like a distraction item. So let's just get that really quick. I think there's actually some flying squirrels that you can also find out here, but we got one earlier, so we should be okay. I usually mark the area locations with just new animals. So if there's repeat animals, I'll only mention how many new animals there are in an area. Let's see if I can get up on this ledge, because then we can also see our duck a little easier. Here's a pit trap. Yeah, the duck is in kind of a tricky spot. You can kind of make it out on this kind of warped tree in the center. That's where that guy is. We should have all the snake types out here. Actually, we should have all the snake types that we can find throughout the game until the end. There's 3 unique snake types at the very end of the game. And those should be the last 3 we have left. But right by the exit of this place, we can also hit our frog. So that's where those 2 are. A lot of people got hit in these traps. Let me re-equip this, and that should be everything out here. But yeah, just for reference, that's where the collectibles are on the map. That's all that. We can just get out of here now. Alright, we're at the lab. We should probably check our camo index here, because we're probably not wearing the best thing. Ooh, this is actually plus 45 here. I'm also going to make a manual save here. But the reason why I manually saved is we do have another film reel in this area. We also have a new bird type in here. I think it's actually right there. Dog's freaking out. Shouldn't be able to find us, though. There's the new bird type. We can also see our duck from here. So far, so good. It should be kind of hard to see here, so let's go over here really quick. There's a snake underneath this thing. There we go. I'll take a new suppressor. I think there's a way underneath the fence on the left side. Also, before we forget, let's just eat that new bird.
No good.
You didn't like it? Yeah, I might have to incapacitate both of these guys if we're going to get the secret film reel and the dog. I'm going to have to play it a little carefully here. It's getting a little bit lighter over here. Yeah, we might have to hit these guys with some darts. We'll have to see how it goes. You can actually kind of see the frog from here. I'm going to get a little bit closer to it. I have no idea where the dog went. I think it was just laying in the bushes. Put that guy to sleep. Can't tell if this dog is noticing something out of place or not. I lost track of our frog. There he is. It's just a little obscured by the ledge. Now, let me look at the map really quick. Because I think we might need to go around the enemies here. Because I think the dude with our secret reel is actually by that door where our mission marker is, even though we can sneak through right here. So it's going to be a little bit tricky. We gotta knock this dog out. The problem is the dogs don't actually sleep for very long. So we gotta incapacitate everybody out here. Thank God we have some extra suppressors. Yeah, let's see if we can get our secret film reel.
Huh? Okay, just a second.
Yeah, I just made noise on the door. This guy holds still for a sec.
Freeze.
No, wait.
Dog woke back up. Alright, there's that one. Let's try to be quick here. Alright, now we're in this area. My main goal for this is to just try to get inside of the lab. So that's kind of what I'm playing up to.
Huh?
Let's get this guy out of the way. There's 2 more guards on the other side. But our frog is over here.
Freeze.
Pretty sure there's also a new weapon in here. Yeah, this thing. Right, now that he's down, he won't react to the gunshot. Hopefully the other guys won't hear the glass break, because it is behind a window. But this is where our frog is at. And then our duck is going to be kind of close to these guys, so I'm going to just incapacitate them first.
Huh?
Freeze.
Get him out of the way. Thank God for the darkness. Grab some ammo. But yeah, once we knock out those 2 guys, we'll be safe to just get the duck now. The duck is right on top of this light. I actually could have probably taken the suppressor out, but we have some extra ones, and that's not even our primary gun. Alright, that should eliminate all of them out here for now. Don't need any of that. I think we're gonna probably sneak into the lab from this way. What else do we have new in our backpack right now? Because I keep seeing the dot on it, even though I never really look at it. Right, there's that. Also, I wanted to double check our stats, because I haven't checked it in a while. I just want to make sure we're still at 0 people killed, and we are. Because like I said, it's been a bit since I actually checked that. But yeah, the main reason why I wanted to go through the vent is because we do have a face camo directly to the left once we get in here. So we've got that now. Our duck should also be available to hit right away. He's actually very hard to see. And then we still have to hit the frog in this area, which might be a little trickier. Yeah, the duck's right here. I already hit it, but you gotta be careful because there's a guy in the window that can see you. One thing we could do, though... Oh, this is the face paint we found. That'll blend in. But one thing we can do, I guess we can put the glasses on, too. But let's get the scientist outfit on. So that way we at least look like we belong. Our frog's literally right here. The problem with the scientist outfit, though, is, we can't use weapons, so we gotta quickly swap out. I don't know if they give me... Oh, they do give me the quick slot of the scientist outfit. So let's hit that right away. Alright. Where exactly are we in this building, though? Because I might be a little lost currently where I'm positioned. Honestly, we might want to just go downstairs really quick. But we should be able to get some collectibles down here right away. Also some guards we gotta look out for. This one could prove a little tricky. But our duck is on top of the bookshelf in this room down here. So we gotta swap gear here really quick. Let's pull this out with the suppressor. Then our frog is over here. I might be able to just knife this one. But yeah, with the scientist outfit on, they don't react to us. There's also a mouse trap in here. Alright, let's get this guy. Maybe. There we go. First person view helped. There's those two collectibles. I don't think there's really anything else down here. Other than some item pickups. You can, I think, sneak underneath one of these beds, yeah. Actually, what item is this? LF med, I'll take it. But those are the only two major standouts, I think. Let's see if we can head upstairs. Try not to bump into them, because I don't want to actually, like, freak them out. Alright, you know what though? When we were in this area, I think if we go upstairs, we actually have a camo in the bathroom that we can collect. So let's head up here really quick. Though if I remember, I might actually have to punch the hell out of a door. I almost blocked his doorway. Might want to shut this. I don't think they're going to freak out, but we'll see. But yeah, this door is, I think, locked. Ow. Landed on me. But yeah, there we go. We got the fly uniform. Oop. Didn't mean to bump into him. This just leads to a balcony that was around the outside. Alright, he doesn't seem to be too angry at us. I'm curious what was in that one room, because we might be able to get an extra suppressor. Oh, here's some food. Here's another book. You can actually see the duck from here, too. Yeah, let's check out this one room really quick.
Huh?
see what was all in here. Though I'm not really seeing much. Hey, another suppressor, I'll take it. You know, I think I actually want to be in this area down here. But it's going to be kind of tricky. So I think if I try to vault over this, they're going to kind of freak out if they see me. The dude below is going to be a different issue. There we go. That's also a different dude. Ooh, my stomach's growling. Alright, now that we're down here, let's quickly eat something. So that we don't have a grumbling stomach anymore.
Can't complain.
Fill up our stamina meter.
Pretty tasty.
This is actually going to be a little tricky to get our next frog, though. We also have a new weapon type we can also pick up in here. Although I think this is actually like a tool. Yeah, cigarette gas spray. Yeah, our frog's gonna be like right next to a scientist dude in here. And the scientist can see through this disguise. I didn't mean to equip that again. So let's see if we can hit this, but also try to remain a little hidden here. So I also want to open this locker. But alright, he kind of stopped freaking out. Yeah, we get this thing. The knockout handkerchief. Just avoid them a little bit here. If you stand a little further back, you kind of remain out of their sight. But once we get all of that, we do have this. Our duck is right here. These guys all stood up. I actually kind of got lucky that they didn't see me there. See where this guy goes. This part might run a little longer. I kind of wanted to get to the lab, but now that we're here, we're kind of just doing it. You know what? One thing I think actually does work. I think you can actually put yourself in the cardboard box, and the scientists don't notice, but we made it through.
If you're looking for Sokolov, he's not here anymore. Put that thing away. You'll spoil my drink. So, you're the intruder everyone's talking about. Typical capitalist dog. No manners.
And who are you?
You mean you've never heard of me? And you call yourself an agent? Very well, then. I am Alexander Leonovich Graniny. A man of some importance, if I do say so myself.
I am the foremost weapons scientist in the Soviet Union, and the head of the glorious Graniny Design Bureau. This is the Order of Lenin. It is an honor of the greatest magnitude, given along with the title of Hero of Socialism to only the finest workers. It was awarded to me in recognition of my brilliant contributions to society. Since the Great Patriotic War, I have created countless weapons in the service of our great communist society. It was thanks to me that we were able to stamp out the Nazi scum. It was I who created the basic design for the mobile ballistic missile system you know and fear as SS-1C.
You're crocked, aren't you?
I'm merely drowning my sorrow. Because of him, I've got nothing to do but sit here and drink this crap.
Him?
Sokolov. It's him you're looking for, isn't it? Because of him, I have been stripped of my authority. My research has come to nothing. Look. It is a revolutionary mobile nuclear missile system. A bipedal tank.
A bipedal tank?
Yes, a walking tank. A robot. Are you familiar with the theory of the missing link between apes and humans? Well, this technology will be the missing link between infantry and artillery. A kind of Metal Gear, if you will. And this magnificent Metal Gear will mark a revolutionary step forward in weapons development.
Metal Gear?
But I won't be used so easily. No crying myself to sleep. For you see, I'm going to send these documents to my friend in the United States.
What?
These bastards will live to regret this. And when they themselves become the targets of my creation, they will know my true greatness. Yes, Sokolov's pathetic shagohod pales in comparison to my work. What are you going to do with a rocket engine on a tank?
About Sokolov.
A tank does not need a rocket. It needs something else. Look at these.
Nice shoes.
No. Legs. Legs that allow it to go anywhere. Just as when humans learn to walk upright. That is the real revolution in weaponry. Don't you agree? But the fool's in charge. Chose Sokolov.
And where is Sokolov?
My project has been terminated. The philosopher's legacy has been handed over to him.
What the hell are you talking about?
The philosopher's legacy. Haven't you heard of the philosophers? The Colonel has inherited their immense legacy. Volgin's father was in charge of the philosophers' money laundering activities. In the confusion of the war, they somehow ended up with their treasure. And Volgin inherited that treasure illegally. We never need to worry about the military budget. The development costs at our facility are all paid out of the Colonel's deep pockets. The weapons born here will be the genes for creating an entirely new form of warfare. The funding for my research came out of that legacy. Came out of it. Now, my money, my men, all have been diverted to the Shagohod project. Tomorrow, they will be conducting the final test, while Sokolov is making the final preparations in the weapons factory at Volgin's main base, the great fortress of Grozny Grad, here I am playing host to an enemy spy and drinking myself into a stupor.
That's where they moved Sokolov?
Yes,
And the Shagohod is there too?
of course. Hey, you're not thinking of going to Grozny Grad. Are you mad? It's an impenetrable fortress.
I'm sure it is.
You'll be killed.
I'll take my chances.
Wait.
What?
Listen to me, you fool. I want to help you.
Help me?
To thank you for your compliment.
What compliment?
My shoes. Tatiana gave them to me. I wanted to thank you for complimenting me on them. I'll tell you how to get into the fortress. In return, I ask only that you get that idiot out of there and destroy the Shagohod. There is an underground tunnel that runs around the perimeter of the fortress. You should be able to use it to sneak into the base. Head for the mountains. The entrance to the tunnel is located there. Take this. You passed through a warehouse on your way here, didn't you?
Yeah.
There should have been a locked door inside of it. Do you remember it? This key will open that door. Beyond that door lies a vast jungle. You can climb up into the mountains from the far end of the jungle. Go back to the warehouse. Use the key to open the locked door and head for the mountains. Got it?
Why are you helping me?
Unlike Sokolov, the thought of defecting has never once crossed my mind. I love my country. I love this land. I cannot even imagine living anywhere else. I wish to remain a hero of the great motherland. I cannot bear the thought of being hounded into a corner and left to waste away. It is already dawn. You must hurry. I will remain here and nurse my troubles for a little longer. To capitalism!
Alright, pretty decent amount of useful information from him.
I have nothing more to say to you.
He kind of always responds when you do that. Just make a manual save really quick. Yeah, we gotta get... Ooh, he's just gonna guard the door there, huh? Here, you know what? Let's try this out. Let's try this out. I can probably get rid of the motion detector. Here we go. Let's equip this. I could have swore that this worked. I don't want to... Well... I'll just do that. I didn't want to bump into him, but I think we're actually okay. Yeah, they just get confused when you use the box. They don't really freak out, though. Alright, let's keep going here. Basically, we're just trying to get out of this building. I could have swore there was another... Yeah, there's another guard. Just Trying to refrain from bumping into him. Actually, I don't know if I want to go this way. That one scientist that's in that one room, he's actually the dude that can see you when you're trying to hit the duck. Alright, we can probably get some camo here. They actually, I don't know if it's this lab or the other one, but I think they actually don't want the scientists to leave. So you kind of don't want to get spotted by these guys out here, I don't think. Alright, now we just got to get out of this area. Is there a better camo for being out in the open? One at the bottom gives me plus 20. This guy's heading this way, though. Alright, I was just trying to be a little careful there. I might be far away from this dude, so that he won't really notice me. Yeah, we're in the clear here.
Venom of the Brazilian wandering spider. Soon a most exquisite pain will engulf your entire body. Your limbs will be paralyzed, your lungs cease to draw breath. Eventually your heart will stop beating. Ah, but what fun would that be? Nothing The boss's apprentice. I will give you fear such as you've never experienced before. Come into my web. It is time for you to feel the fear.
That's not what I wanted to do. Suppose we can answer this call. I'm pretty sure she just tells us to heal ourselves.
You've been shot with a poison bolt. The poison is spreading throughout your body. Your life is going to keep decreasing unless you do something about it. Hurry and neutralize the poison. Go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The serum will neutralize the poison, but don't forget to treat the bolt wound itself as well. To treat a bolt wound, you'll need your knife, a styptic, and a disinfectant. Use your knife to dig out the bolt, and then apply styptic and disinfectant to the wound. Follow those steps and the wound should heal right up. Now start the treatment. Hurry!
Alright, let's get this taken care of. Neutralize the poison there. He can actually refill his own stamina, so we kinda gotta watch out for that. He actually should be knocked out here.
The fear! The fear! I see it! The fear!
Alright, there he goes. He is down. Another rabbit right here. There's our special uniform for taking him out. Like I said, in order to get those special camos, you do need to do that non-lethally. The other thing you can do is you can get another one of the Tsuchinokos in this area as well. I think the area that we got it in is just the earliest you can get it. But you can get another one here. I can't remember if you can actually get two at the same time. I thought you could only carry one. I'm almost positive you can only carry one, but I think if you just place mouse traps near like the warehouse side, you might be able to find it faster. Let's get into this warehouse. Let me actually duck behind this crate, because I think, actually they might have moved the guard. Let me actually find out. I just want to make sure we're safe, because like I said, this part's going to run a little longer. Yeah, okay, they moved the guard, so we're safe here. Because this is actually where we're going to end Part 3. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit longer, but we actually got more done than I thought we were going to be able to get done. We defeated both the Pain and the Fear in this part, and Ocelot, so this was actually a pretty big part. We even did the whole little lab section. The lab doesn't take too long to get through. There is a different lab that we go to later, I think, or like another building similar to it. But in the next part, we actually are going to have to backtrack to some other areas that we were in before here, like where we crawled through the water and stuff like that, because they do spawn new stuff out there since the time of day changed. So we're going to have to go back to some areas we had been in, similar to like Part 2, basically, and pick up some more stuff, like new camos and new collectibles and stuff like that. But yeah, we got another camo down. We can actually check it out really quick, since we're here. Oh yeah, we also had the fly one, but yeah, here's the spider camo, which gives wearers stealth capability at the cost of stamina. So it's got a trade-off, but might be worth it. Choco chip is negative 100 in here. What actually is a positive in the warehouse? Pretty much nothing, huh? But yeah, so that's what that does. But like I said, it does hit your stamina overall. I don't remember what we were wearing. I think we were wearing something like this. But we're not going to wear that currently. But yeah, there we go. We're getting a lot done. Like I said, the Tsuchinoko, you can get it in multiple different areas. But like I said, I think when we got it, that was like the earliest you could get it. So that's done. And we picked everything else up so far. So as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking these out as they go live or after they go live. I always appreciate it. And I'll see you in Part 4.